Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel, and also if you have a story you want to cover, you can email me at ravenover@yahoo.com. And if there's an Instagram button at the top, if you follow me, I will follow you back. Okay, let's go to the video. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting in? Somebody getting a fight? What's going on, people?
Okay, a transgender woman was shot in the face in broad daylight. Woman in serious but stable condition after Bridgeport shooting. Now, I would tell you to look up her picture and stuff, but it seemed like there is no picture of her. Now, this story has been reported on the 25th as far as the news. I'm going to share with you right now what the news article says before I go to the article itself, and share with you, as far as it being reported. Okay, Bridgeport, a woman is in serious but stable condition on Wednesday after a shooting on the city east side. Officials said around 2 p.m. Officers responded to 200 block on Park Street and found a woman shot in the face and arm, police said. A spokesperson, Ave Harris. The shooting has left the woman with broken jaw, unable to speak. Harris said, looks like the victim was targeted by suspects, he said. She knows him. By 2:15 p.m., officers were setting up the crime scene tape and the woman had arrived at the local hospital. An investigation into the shooting is ongoing. Correction, this report indicated it was a stabbing. Okay. That's as far as the report, as far as the news is being said. Now I'm going to go to the website where it's being spoken out. Now the website is saying that the story took place on April the 26th, and the news article says it took place April the 25th. Okay. Now here is the website. A transgender woman shot in the face in broad daylight. Okay. A transgender woman shot yesterday afternoon in Connecticut. A woman whose identifier has not been released was shot yesterday afternoon in her own apartment in Bridgeport. She was shot several times and at least once in the face. Witnesses say that the victim stumbled out to the street before being taken to the hospital. She was currently in stable condition and left with a broken jaw. Looks like the victim was targeted by a suspect, says Ave Harris, a spokesperson for Bridgeport Police. She knows him. Police have had trouble piecing together what happened because the victim isn't able to speak. Any communications we have with her right now is just from her writing on a pad for us. He added. She's like my sister, said the victim, Alexandra Milana. I can't believe this happened. The victim was well known in the city. A lot of people know her in Bridgeport because she has been living in Bridgeport for a long time. Melina said, I don't see that she was a problem with anyone. She helped anyone that needed help. She's been there for anyone. Police said it is too early to tell if this is a hate crime. Any information about the crime is called to contact Bridgeport Police at 203-576-TIPS. That's 203-576-TIPS. Now, this is the thing. This is just going out. It said in 2 different dates and stuff, but my personal opinion, they said she knew the victim. So that's why, allegedly, she knew the victim. And they don't want to do it as a hate crime. I guess you shoot people out of love. I don't get it. But she was shot several times, at least one in the face. Okay. So clearly, it was attempted murder. My personal opinion. If you shoot me in my face because you're trying to kill me, that's my opinion. Of course, I want to hear your feedback on that. And they're trying to decide whether it's a hate crime. I think they really need to change these rules as far as, what a hate crime is. If somebody's picking up a gun and they're shooting you, and you have to figure out, was it done in love or hate? When it gets to that point, well, then again, I'm thinking about that. It's funny it just said that love crime means that the man was beating you or the woman was beating you so bad you just shot him. I guess that's a little, I mean, you know what? I'm not even going to touch that, because to me, when you pick up a gun and shoot somebody, either you just leave or call the cops. So at the end of the day, something more is not being said. Of course, she has not stepped forward to give her feedback on what actually happened to her. And the victim is well known in the city. A lot of people know her. Police said they have trouble piecing together what happened because the victim is unable to speak. That's amazing. Let me just read this. The shooter left the woman in a broken jar. Okay. Looks like the victim was a target by a suspect. She knows him. That's the thing that gets me. She knows him. It's the one I always said, and I'm going to say it again. Watch the one that comes around you. Watch these men. Watch these down low men. They keep saying him. I don't know if it's a him or her, whatever case it be. But she was basically trying to be murdered by someone she knows. I tell y'all over and over, watch them damn friends. When you invite men over, I am so afraid of men. Because at the end of the day, I talked about this before. We actually be communicating with our killers. I've witnessed that within myself. And I try to keep you awake when it comes to this type of situation. Clearly, he was inside of her house. She can't stomach out the apartment. And he just ran off and left. It says the woman was identified, has not been released, was shooting afternoon in her own apartment. She was shot several times, at least once in the face. The witness said that the victim stumbled into the street before being taken to the hospital. She come out of her own apartment by being shot in the face. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But you know what? I want to hear your feedback on this. Do you feel like she knew him? Do you feel like it was a setup? Because clearly, his whole intention was trying to kill her. My personal opinion. If you shoot somebody in the face, that means you're trying to kill them. Anyway, I want to hear you feel about this, and I'm just hearing about this story. It's the transgender woman in Bridgeport. So you out there in Bridgeport, you definitely have a killer on the loose. And of course, like I said before, the Bridgeport police is looking for any information that could be some help. 203-576-TIPS. So if you know anything or seen anything or somebody said anything, please contact the police. We need to put a stop to this. Anyway, like I said before, be safe out there. I'll let you. I love you. And thank you for watching. Get Serene.